Tank don't want to work with Turkey, yeah? But like I said before, man don't care because you had the greatest boxing card ever assembled, which we had a couple of dropouts.
It
so
was still an amazing card.
Still
and
a very, very good card.
very
And the
quality.
fights were good. And then the next Turkey card we've got is this one. This one might be a more entertaining night. Because we had the Caballero fight, we had the I'm talking about fights that for me maybe weren't creme de la creme.
Oh yeah,
the Caballero fight wasn't really creme de la creme. The Padley fight wasn't necessarily creme de la creme. And then the Adames fight was good.
Shiraz.
The main event was
amazing.
Oh no, the main event was amazing.
Event.
The co-main event,
Bacoli,
right? Exactly, yeah. That's
no, you're right. In terms of this card,
this might be a more entertaining.
The only thing is, the first three, the main three fights. I want to know what the rest of the undercard is.
Yeah.
But the first three fights, 100%.
Because what were the top three fights billed for the greatest card ever assembled?
It was, but you ain't gonna get better.
So you're not gonna get better than that. That was amazing. The co-main event was a bit of a letdown because it was Dubois Parker with Bacoli. And then one before that was Shakur. Bro, these three, the top of the bill three is better than that top of the bill three.
So let's go for the top of the bill three for those who don't know. So we got Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, which for me, in itself, is just a...
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the press conference after.
It's going to be fireworks.
But the actual fights itself is nuts, bro.
It's going to be fireworks.
It's going to be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That fight itself, the build-up just between them two, going to be crazy. And both two front foot fighters who's both shown vulnerable chins.
Yeah.
And they're going to go for it, bro. Yeah. That fight in itself is crazy.
They ain't going to last long.
Trust me. The entertainment of that fight is going to be mad. The next fight after that, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. I'll be real. It should be an easy lick for Devin Haney because...
But we need to see where he's at.
I was going to say, because there's his boxing skills is way, 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 way superior than Jose Ramirez.
Yep.
See, I mean, we saw Josh Taylor outbox Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor can't box like Devin. But it's a question mark of where he is. Yep. Where's his chin still there? Yep. Like, he's looking like food for people. And Jose Ramirez, Mexican, he's going to come for it.
Yeah.
Like, for me, there's that. And then you have the Barboza versus Teofimo Lopez.
Great fight.
Amazing fight. And why it's so amazing is because that fight is the first out of the three to be there. So here's the issue. Because I actually think out of all of the three fights, I think he's got the hardest opponent.
Who, Barboza?
Barboza is better than Romero.
Oh, you're saying Tio's got the hardest opponent?
Yeah. I would say Barboza is a mandatory.
Also, Barboza just fought.
He's just come off the cattle fight.
But that's fresh. That was recent.
Literally.
Yeah. When's this fight?
In May.
Yeah, that's a short turnaround time. Barboza's going to be fresh.
Tio ain't fought since last, I think, February.
Yeah.
And then also, Tio's vulnerable to stinky performances.
Yeah.
We've seen him put on stinky performances, close fights.
They're all going to be under pressure to put on good performances because they're all true, but they're all on the same card.
Facts.
So they're all going to be trying to outperform each other. They're all going to, because it's going to be pure mind games. We know about Devin and Ryan Garcia. That's widely documented. Their rivalry, fought 3 times in the amateurs. Obviously, Ryan Garcia proved to be on the performance-enhancing drugs when they fought in the pros, etc. Right, Devin Haney and Teofimo have been on a crash course, a collision course for a long time. Facts. They've been long-time rivals. Do you know what I'm saying? Tio versus Ryan would be a great fight. It's just all mad.
And Turkey, shout out to Turkey again, he set the blueprint up. You win this is literally like a tournament. You win this, you two fight. Then this person wins, you lot fight. He's literally set out the blueprint. And why it's so good is because it's at a time where, like, that division and the potential fights that are still there. You got the Boots fight that can still be made. You got maybe down the line a Shakur fight that can be made. You think about time, like there's so many fights down the line. But what he's done is you guys sort out you lot's beef, and then we'll see the winner out of that. Because whoever is the best out of that, they put themselves in a pound for pound top 10, top
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Devin, people are still holding that loss against him, but he has a big opportunity to put himself right back in the mix.
Facts.
Ryan Garcia needs some redemption because of his last situation, even the way he was performing on social media and all that kind of stuff before that fight. He's on a redemption arc. Teofimo Lopez obviously was previously world champion. And he's taken an L.
He's world champion now, but the issue with Teo is, this is his first fight with Turkey, and he's actually still with Top Rank. Yeah. He's trying to leave Top Rank. So this is why I say him fighting first might be a bit more awkward, because not only he's going to want to put on a show for Devin and Ryan to almost like, this is what I'm doing, look at me.
He's got to put on a show for
But
Turkey.
he's got to put on a show for Turkey. Yeah. You know Devin and Turkey's all, their things
They're
set.
calm. Yeah.
They're calm. Ryan Garcia is probably the biggest
Devin
star.
knows them as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Ryan's probably the biggest star out of all of them. So Turkey's going to work with him, period. Win or lose, he's going to work with him. Yeah. And he's worked with Oscar. Oscar's already got a deal with Turkey. So.
And what was the Barboza fight on last time? Was that under Turkey?
What?
Was that not the last Barboza
Catterall? That was Eddie Hearn's show. Okay. But Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Barboza works for Oscar. Yeah. So Oscar's already got his deal. You're the only one who's on the outside who's saying, bro, I want to leave Top Rank. Yeah. You got to put on a show. So for me, and you, like, he might go out there and think, I need to go for a knockout and just, like...
Where's he from, Tio? Like, where's he from?
He's from New York.
I was going to say, he's a New York guy, right? Yeah, and it's in his hometown.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's in his hometown.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's New York.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. It's in New York. Ryan and Devin's last fight when they fought each other was in New York as well. Yeah. Turkey's done it's a genius move.
No, 100%.
Like, talking about the fight in itself, apparently it's on Times Square. It's literally on Times Square, in the middle of the street, bro. He's building, a ring in Times Square, bro.
Do you know what just popped into my head while you were talking about this? I don't want to take us off the topic, but do you know what I would love to see? If Lamont Roach, because it looks like Tank might swerve the rematch. I'd love to see Lamont Roach just sign with Turkey, because he's a free agent. He operates as a free agent, Lamont Roach.
But Lamont Roach apparently said he's going to fight to Chicago. We'll talk about that in the next video.
But I'd love to, do you mean like to go there, have the situation to Tank, and then just move on? Do you mean so Tank will just slowly be losing opponents and losing opponents? Do you mean? But
that would be a chess move.
That'd be a great chess move. But yeah, like, bro, the way that Turkey's moving, because I'm just thinking Turkey might see these situations, start picking up these pieces.
Trust me.
Do you mean? Because the part of the world that is kind of untouched by Turkey is America. That's the hardest part for him to kind of crack. It's the furthest away. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really the European side, he's done it.
And Americans try to, like, almost...
Americans are insulated. It's very insulated.
They're
it's insulated. They've got a big infrastructure. That's the last place that needs Turkey, right? The Russians need it. The Ukrainians need it. The Brits need it, because we all are smaller markets. America's a big market. You could, as Tank shows, be a big star with just the North American audience. And by North America, I mean Mexico as well. Between America, Canada, Mexico, you can make enough money off that. But this money's something else.
Trust me.
Everybody else is at this table.
What do you think about the spectacle of that card being on, like, in Times Square and that whole entire vision? What do you think?
I think that it's... I'm not that gassed off of it. It don't make a difference. I'm going to be sitting in my house watching it regardless. So, but from a chess perspective, like I'm saying, for someone like Turkey to go in the same way that Eddie Hearn went over there and had to bring something new to the market. If you're going to come over here and you're going to penetrate this market, you need to bring something different, something new. You need to give fighters a reason to leave the kind of establishment, the boxing establishment, and come and sign with you. And I think that's what, to me personally, that's what this is about.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put you in front of so many more people for £30, for $30. You know
and you're getting paid so much money.
You're getting paid more money.
And you ain't got even worry. This the biggest thing is you ain't even got to worry about selling the fight. Even though the promotion is going to be nuts.
Gonna be crazy.
But you're not worrying about pay-per-view money and back-end money. I'm just giving you your money. We don't care about that.
The thing is, with the promotion, it's going to be genuine. The reason that the Eubank and Ben egg slap thing was such a big deal is because people know it's genuine. Facts. You tried to come and fight me with drugs in your system, and you haven't really cleared your name.
It's the same thing with...
Now it's the same situation again, but this one's worse. The Devin Haney one's worse because Ben is cleared to fight and never got found guilty.
And he never lost. Eubank never actually lost the fight. Yeah. You lost the fight.
This is worse.
You got beaten up and you literally got embarrassed twice. One, you got embarrassed in front of the public when you lost, but then you got embarrassed by the narrative that people were saying you were a punk because you tried to sue, which in my opinion, I thought you were right to sue, regardless. Yeah. That's the narrative. It's the first time you guys are seeing each other.
Yeah.
I don't even think Devin's even going to be talking about Ryan in this press conference. I mean, about Jose Ramirez in this
Let's
press
talk about
conference.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Like straight Ryan. If it's I don't know who's going to be doing the talking. I'm hoping it's like, I don't even know. Who would it be? Like an Ade? Who would it be?
I hope it's Ade.
I hope it's an Ade. But then
Because he's Ade's not. I know what you're gonna say. Ade's not spicy. He don't whip the pot.
To be fair,
You don't whip the pot.
who would actually be sick?
I'm gonna
would be
message Ade
Eddie
on
Hearn.
Instagram and tell her to whip the pot.
The person who would be best would be Eddie Hearn. But
Ryan's never gonna have that.
Ryan's never gonna have that. So
it's gonna be Ade.
Ade has to be quite neutral.
He will be neutral. That's what he's
But
gonna.
I want him to be very provocative with his questions.
But he won't need to be because Devin. The thing is with
And
these
his
guys,
dad.
Devin and his dad. He don't need to be provocative. He don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we said,
this press conference gonna be nuts.
Devin's waiting. Devin's waiting. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's Devin Haney. Let's be clear. It's Devin Haney versus the world.
Trust
Do you know what I'm saying? Because everyone is piling onto him.
Facts.
As men, we got our masculinity, we got our ego. Man don't want to be called a victim, but he's a victim in this situation.
Facts.
And man ain't trying to see him as a victim.
Yeah.
Man are just like, lol, banter. You lost. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Trust me.
everyone hates Devin. Do you know what I'm saying? And Devin, win, lose or draw, he thrives in that environment.
Facts.
He's used to that. He's the youngest undisputed champion.
On the road,
Do you know what I'm saying? On the road, he travels. He was one of the first American up-and-coming stars to leave America and sign with a foreign promoter.
Facts.
People didn't like that.
He went to Australia.
He went to Australia
for
for Cambosos. He's gone to Saudi, done deals with Turkey. He's the first guy doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that he needs to tap into and remember who he is. Because he really is a trailblazer for this stuff.
Trust me, that's a fact. But what I will say though is is there a chance that Devin Haney overlooks Jose and just thinks about the Ryan fight?
No, I don't think so. Not once he's in the fight. In the press conferences maybe, but we know Devin is possibly the most consummate professional in boxing.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
The benefit I will say though with Devin is stylistically it's not going to be that much adjustments. You're used to fighting Mexican style. He's going to give you Mexican style. He's just going to be a bit more ordinary and slow.
Yeah.
Do you think if on the card, what do you think the most chance of an upset is? Barboza, Teo, Devin, Jose, or Ryan and Rolly?
I just feel like Teo is too active for Barboza. Barboza fights stop-start. Teo is very active. So I don't know. Rolly versus Ryan. Maybe Rolly versus Ryan, because we keep saying we ain't seen Devin Haney since he lost. We ain't seen Ryan since he was taking drugs and seeing aliens.
Yeah,
Do
facts.
you know what I'm saying? So we actually don't. Who are you? When you're not on drugs, who are you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Let's find out.
How good are you off drugs?
How good are you off drugs, really?
Facts. How motivated are you going to be for this Rolly fight?
And are you going to look through Rolly to get back to Devin?
That's a good point.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Devin's a boxer. Rolly can box, but he's going to be coming forward.
Also, the issue that you have, this is the biggest issue that you have. If Teo wins and Devin wins, which I expect to happen, specifically if Devin wins in Devin fashion, which is you just outbox for 12, are you going to think about putting on a good performance?
He's always going to think, Ryan's always going to think about
But then you're talking about Rolly. Rolly does have power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If there's anything Rolly has power.
Yeah.
So is it going to be a case of you almost getting caught and it's a Luke Campbell situation?
They're all... Yeah, I think for me, the Ryan Garcia fight is the most unpredictable because he's the one, other than the win over Devin, he's still the Tank Davis of these man. He's the one that's got the big name, the big money, but hadn't actually had the big fights. When you stepped up to fight Tank, you lost. When you stepped up to fight Devin, you took drugs. Other than that, your resume was a little bit padded.
Facts.
Teo has fought world level.
His other step up was against Luke Campbell and he got dropped in the first round.
Exactly. And that was a kind of washed Luke Campbell as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So whereas Teo, two-time world champion, he was the guy that dethroned Lomachenko, etc. Devin, do you know what I'm saying? Undisputed champion, all that kind of stuff. Like, he's done it. So Ryan has the weakest resume and has possibly the toughest fight.
Well, the toughest in the sense that you're a chaos fighter and you're fighting another chaos fighter.
Style for style is the toughest matchup, in my opinion. And you have the weakest resume.
But the issue that he does have, though, is Rolly is a chinny, bro. Rolly can get caught and clipped.
Yeah. That's why I said that fight don't go long.
Yeah, definitely.
It don't go because Rolly knows that, and he knows Ryan can crack, especially with that left hook, and he's got the speed. Rolly will probably look to get him out of there. Rolly's not going to try to fight Ryan for 12 rounds.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that for me, but we'll see. Well, the thing is, like we said, there's question marks about all three of the big stars. There's
Facts.
question marks about all of them. Teo's not fought in over a year. Devin Haney's coming back from not just a devastating loss, but like a mental and emotional
facts.
battering. Do you know what I'm saying? And Ryan, who knows what you're going to get with Ryan?
Trust me.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Next thing I'm saying is he's aliens again.
He's seeing aliens and all that. Do you know what I'm saying? Where's all that gone? But all of that is going to come up in the press. It's not just going to be the drugs. It's not just going to be the drugs.
Trust
it's
me.
going to be the aliens. It's going to be the Illuminati. It's going to be everything.
It's going to be so litty. Like, I don't even know who's
Devin
gonna
Haney's
go.
dad. Devin Haney's dad and Teofimo Lopez's dad, both in the same press
Both in the
conference.
same place. You got Rolly there.
Rolly's, yeah.
Rolly there. Teo there. Like, this is gonna
Even
be-
Eddie. Eddie will be whipping the pot.
Trust. I don't even know if Eddie's going to be there.
Eddie will be there, surely. What else is going on that's that size?
I know Oscar's going to be there.
Oh my days. Yeah.
This is Bernard Hopkins and Bill Haney's going to be there.
Yeah.
This is going to be nuts, bro. I don't even know who's going to be.
And it's in America. It's not in Saudi where man have got to
Literally.
behave and all the rest of it.
Oh
It's gonna be
my
it's gonna be
days.
in America where man can not get away with whatever, but they can get away with a lot more.
Bro, it's going to be nuts. It is going to be crazy.
They need to start letting us host these.
Yeah, trust me, blood. Like, you know bro, trust me.
If they let us host these, yeah, the
Bro,
press conference would be getting off.
It's going off. Bro, 'cause I'm not even gonna lie, bro. We would be, bro.
did madness.
At that stage, yeah, politically correct's gone out the window,
100%.
It's gone out the window, my G.
100%.
Bro, this is about entertainment at this
100%.
stage, bro. Trust me.
Devin might like spray Ryan Garcia with some Ostarine or something like that, blood. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
you know like that, fam.
Instead
Hey.
of the egg slap. Like, it's going to be crazy.
It's gonna
But
be nuts.
We're definitely going to be
There's
covering
gonna
that
be
one live.
Facts. We're gonna be covering that live, but there's gonna be a face-off. But they're gonna be looking at other people. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Devin and Ryan are going to want to get close to each other.
Facts.
Like, how do we even situate these, man? Because we can't have them too close to each other because something might
Because
kick off.
normally you have a head table with
Yeah.
the main event on one side and the A side fighters on one side and the B side fighters on the other. You can't do that.
You can't do that, 'cause they'll all be next to each
They'll
other.
all be next to
Yeah.
each other, so that can't happen.
Yeah.
That can't happen. But then if you switch it, you got Ryan and you got Rolly and Devin on the same sitting next to each other.
Yeah. That can't happen.
That can't happen.
This is mad. This is like an awkward wedding.
You could potentially have. Could you have Teo and Devin next to each other? Like, it's mad.
Teo and Devin are the pure boxers, so they'll want to settle it in the ring. That's the least likely to kick off at a press conference.
Facts. That's the least likely to kick off.
But Devin
But
Haney,
you can't have Rolly and Ryan next to you. They're fighting each other. You can't have them next to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is crazy, fam.
yeah, listen, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell because we are going to be here live for that fight. What's the actual date of the fight?
May something.
Is it
Because
like
it's
early?
not actually been announced yet.
Oh, okay,
Do you know what I'm
fine.
saying? Because remember, it's going to be announced today. But
Okay, cool.
I know because it was on Twitter and
Cool.
the Queensbury sent me the press release for it.
All right, cool, sick. Well, yeah, bro, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're here. We're going to be live for that fight. Make sure that you lock in. Drop your predictions below. Quick predictions.
I'm going Ryan.
I guess we're just
Ryan,
going Ryan, Devin, Teo.
Teo.
Yeah, that's what he said. Like, yeah.
But the most likely for upset is probably Ryan and Rolly.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm very confident Devin beats Ramirez. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very confident.
Yeah.
And I'm very confident Teo beats Barboza. But that'll be a good fight, though. That might actually be the fight of the night.
Yeah.
No, nothing's going to beat the main event. That main event.
What's the main event?
Ryan.
Even the fact that Devin is not the main event on an undercard to Ryan is going to be painful.
That is gonna be
He's never won a
painful.
world title. I've been the undisputed title. I've been an undisputed world champion.
The only thing that I guess he already knows about that, but the only thing I guess why is because his fight isn't that big.
No, I understand why.
He's probably got the least best opponent.
But I'm just it's going to bug him. The youngest undisputed
Ryan's gonna
champion.
talk about it. Ryan's gonna say it, bro.
Yeah, you're on my undercard. You're on my undercard. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You never won a world title.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
nuts.
So yeah, bro, it's all gonna go off. We're gonna be here for the whole thing. It is what it is, man. Like the video, subscribe. We're out.
Trust.